Hello, Abhilashini. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Give this information. I have
Yes,
already
sir.
started the class.
Okay, sir.
Send the message to your friends. Immediately they have to attend the class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, today I am going to deal with a very interesting topic. Okay, the topic name is bullwhip effect. Bullwhip effect. Okay, this is one of the important topic in the field of supply chain management. Okay, let me share my screen over here. All of you see this screen here. I hope this is visible for you. Okay, is this screen is visible? Is this screen
Yes.
is visible to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Visible.
Okay, visible. Okay, today's topic is bullwhip effect. Okay, what do you mean by bullwhip effect? How it is influencing in your supply chain management? What is the role of this bullwhip effect in business field? That's very important. All of you see this figure. Here, a person is there, and he is holding a bullwhip. Whip, WHIP, whip. He is holding that whip here. What do you mean by that whip? Anybody ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ all of you tell me what is the name of this instrument, or you can call it as a thing, what that person is holding. ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀರಿ? ಹಲೋ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀರ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು? ಹಲೋ ಯಾರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರು? ಹಲೋ
Yes, sir.
am I audible or not?
Yes, sir.
You tell me whatever the instrument is there, no? That instrument which is appearing on the screen. Okay, once again I will make a screen share over there. Share screen. Okay, all of you see this. What is the, see here, the today's concept or today's the topic is bullwhip effect. Okay, this is very important topic in the field of supply chain management, and it is influencing a lot in the business strategies. Okay, here one figure is shown here. In that figure, a person is holding one instrument over there, or one thing over there in his hand. What is that? Anybody? ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. What is that?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
He is holding certain thing here. Okay, see here. ಈಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ರೈತ ಇರ್ತಾರ, ರೈತ ಹೊಲದಾಗ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ. ಅವರು ಕೈಯಾಗ ಒಂದು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರ, ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆ ಎತ್ತುಗಳಿಗೆ ಚಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೊಡಿತಿರ್ತಾರ. ಅವ ಎತ್ತು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ವೇ ಒಳಗ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾವ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ? ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಡೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ?
Don't know, sir.
You don't know? ಅಲ್ರಿ ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ರೈತರ ಹೊಲದಾಗ ಕೈ ಒಳಗ ಒಂದು ಥಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರ. ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎತ್ತಿಗೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಬೆದರ್ಸಿರ್ತಾರ, ಬಡಿತಿರ್ತಾರ. ಎತ್ತಾದ್ರ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ? ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಅದಕ್ಕೇನಂತೀರಿ? ಬಾರ್ಕೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ? Hello, you are getting
Yes,
getting
sir.
my voice.
Yes, sir.
You are getting my voice or not? Huh?
Yes, sir.
ಬಾರ್ಕೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದೇನಾರ ತೋಡೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಡ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಡಿಯುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲವಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದ ವಿಪ್. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಪ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ. ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಚಾಟಿ ಅದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸೈಡ್, ನಾವು ಉತ್ತರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಂದಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾರ್ಕೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಏನ? Why I am telling you that this bull whip is there, no, or the whip is there, no, that whip is making a certain amount of the frequency or ranging certain amount of impact, okay, in such a manner that if a small change will lead to a bigger change, a small change at the initial stage will give you a big change or huge change at the final stage. ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣದ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆತಂದ್ರೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದು ಭಾಳ ಸಣ್ಣ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ನಾಗ ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತೆ, ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಓಕೆ, that effect we are calling it as a bullwhip effect. Therefore, what is the effect? How that bullwhip effect can be defined? All of you see this diagram. Here, this diagram, there is a person is there. That person we are calling it as a customer. Okay, that customer is holding a whip in his hand, and he is making a certain throw of that whip. Okay, initially that wave of that whip is there, now it is very less initially, and it goes on increasing, ಬರಡ್ಯಾ. ಮೊದಲು ನೀವು ಬಾರ್ಕೋಲ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಜಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಸೈಡ್ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ವೇವ್ ಕಾಣ್ತೈತಿ, ಆಮ್ಯಾಗ ಅದು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಆಮ್ಯಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ a small change at the initial stage will leads to a big change at the final stage. Okay, that effect we are calling it as a bullwhip effect. Here, let me connect this effect to our business here in supply chain management, because supply chain management is nothing but it is a management in which the customers, retailers, distributors and manufacturers are all included in only one single platform. Okay, you keep in mind, supply chain management is a management in which okay, those are included. Okay, manufacturers are included in single platform. You are getting my voice or not? Anybody please tell me, you are getting my voice or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see this block diagram. A customer is there, and the customer is willing to purchase one particular item. Okay, therefore he is placing an order. Okay, retailer will see that whether that item is available in his store or not. Okay, and he will, if that item is available, he will dispatch that item to the customer. Then he will give the certain orders to the distributor. Distributor people are again giving orders to the manufacturer. Okay, here the demand goes on increasing. Okay, in order to make the inventory, okay, to vary. Inventory means the stock. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಗೆ 5 kg ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ the customer want 5 kg sugar. Okay, then customer will go to the retailer shop and he will order for the 5 kg sugar. ಅವಾಗ ರಿಟೇಲರ್ ಏನ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂತಾನೆ, ವಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ರಿಟೇಲರ್ ವಿಲ್ think that if one customer is willing to purchase 5 kg, daily 100 and 200 customers are coming. ಓಕೆ 100, 150, 200 ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾರ. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು 5 kg ಸಕ್ಕರೆನ ಅವ್ರು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 100 ಮಂದಿಗೆ 500 kg ಸಕ್ಕರೆನ ನಾನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ನಾಗ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ವೆಂಟ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ if the customer want to purchase 5 kg of sugar, okay, the retailer will think that 5 kg of sugar is a demand for one customer and daily 100 customers will approach my retailer shop. Therefore, there may be a 500 kg of demand, okay, in my retailer shop. Like that retailer shop person will think. Okay, therefore, he is going to order 200 kg, okay, towards the distributor. ಅವ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ, 200 kg ನ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾಕೆ 200 kg ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ್ರಿ? 100 kg ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಐತಿ, ನಾವು 100 kg ನ ನಾನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು 200 kg ನ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, 200 kg ದ ರಿಟೇಲರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್, ಓಕೆ, ಟು ದಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈಡ್. Okay, distributor, what he will think? Okay, so many retailers are there in my hand. Our distributor ಹೆಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಬರೀ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ರಿಟೇಲರ್ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕಡೆ. So many retailers will be there in the distributor side. Maybe 100, 150, 200 retailers ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ in distributor side. Each retailer wants 200 kg means 2000 kg. 100 retailers ಅಂತ ಅದಾರ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. 2000 kg ನ ನಾ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನನ್ನ ಹೋಲ್ಸೇಲ್ ಶಾಪ್ನಾಗ 2000 kg ನ ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ minimum 2000 kg at my wholesale shop. Like that he will think. Like that he will think. Therefore, he is going to order 3000 kg to the manufacturer. 3000 kg to the manufacturer. ಅವನು 2000 kg ಅವನ ಶಾಪ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ 1000 kg ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡೋನು, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಯಾಕೆ? ಓಕೆ, ರಿಟೇಲರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಲೋ ಅನ್ಸಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅದು ರೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ, 2000 kg ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಐತೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ 3000 kg ನ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರರ್ ಕಡೆ. Okay, then manufacturer will think that the distributor is ordering 3000 kg. For one distributor, 3000 kg of demand is coming. Therefore, so many distributors are there and we have to supply minimum, okay, 3000 kg for each distributor. Like that he will think and he will over manufacture. Okay, he will over produce 5000 kg. ಅವ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, 3000 kg ನ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದ್ನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬೀಳಬಾರದು, ನಾ ಒಂದು 5000 kg ನ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮೊದಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, 5000 kg ನ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಏನು? ಶುಗರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ the customer is willing to purchase 5 kg only at the initial stage. All of you think that this is very important phenomenon. The customer is willing to purchase only 5 kg. The real demand is only 5 kg. But the retailer will misunderstand that there will be a demand of 100 kg. Again, the distributor will misunderstand that there may be a demand of 1000 or 2000 kg. Again, the manufacturer will misunderstand that there may be a demand of 5000 kg. Therefore, the 5 kg demand will increase to the 5,000 kg at the output side. 500 kg at the customer side will become a 5,000 kg at the output side. Therefore, a small change, okay, will become a huge impact on the output side. Okay, this will result in the loss of the company or loss of the business. Okay, this will result in the loss of the business. That effect we are calling it as a bullwhip effect. Okay, got the idea? Therefore, how that bullwhip effect can be described or defined? A small change at the customer side will lead to a bigger notable change at the manufacturer side, which will commit in the form of a loss, which will convert in the form of loss in the business. Okay, that is known as a bullwhip effect. Why that bullwhip is there? Okay, bull is nothing but a ಎತ್ತರಿ whip ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಚಾಟಿ ಬಾರ್ಕೋಲ್ ಹೆಂಗ ಬರೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬಿಸಿದ್ರ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನು ಎತ್ತುಗಳು ಓಡ್ತಾವಲ್ರಿ therefore there the small effect, okay, or the small change will lead to a bigger and impact change at the output side. That is called as a bullwhip effect. Therefore, with the help of a beautiful example, even though there is a small change in the demand, okay, the retailer will make a tremendous changes in the inventory, and distributor are also making a huge inventory, and at last the manufacturer will misunderstand it and he will manufacture the more and more items. Okay, those items will be in vain because such type of the real-time demand is not there in the market. Such type of the real-time demand is not there in the market. Therefore, bullwhip effect will lead to a loss in the business. You got the idea? Bullwhip effect will lead to a loss in the business. Therefore, the order that manufacturer receives is often the order that manufacturer receives is often very much larger than that of the actual customer demand. Customer demand ಅಷ್ಟು ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮಿಸ್ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಿಸ್ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಟೇಲರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇನ್ವೆಂಟರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ತರಿಸ್ತಾನ, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರರ್ಗೆ. ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರರ್ they are producing the things more than that of the required real-time demand in the market. Okay, if such type of effect occurs, naturally there is a loss in the business takes place. Loss in the business takes place. Therefore, the order that manufacturer receives is often much larger than what the actual customers demand at the output of the scale. This irregularity or the variance in the size of the order placed increases as we move from supply chain management. Therefore, whenever we are moving from the supply chain management, from the customers to the retailers, again retailer to the distributors, again finally distributors to the manufacturers, this demand is there, no? That is nothing but a virtual fake demand. Is moving like a whip. He is moving like a whip. Therefore, that effect we are calling it as a bullwhip effect. Okay, bullwhip effect. Right? Hope this is very much clear to you, because with help of a small illustrative example, okay, by taking this block diagram as a one of the example, I just narrated what do you mean by bullwhip effect. Now, all of us see this block diagram. Here, 10 unit is there. Okay, I told you by the product known as sugar. Okay, here you consider it as a sugar only. 10 units of sugar. Here, 10 units under 10 kg and tilkori. 10 units of kg, 10 kg of sugar will misunderstand that retailer should maintain 15 units. And again, distributor will think that he should maintain 20 units. Again, manufacturer will think that he should maintain minimum 40 units. Like that, 10 units will be get changed into 40 units for only one customer. Like that, so many customers that change in the inventory and the demand will goes on increasing without having any actual forecasting. What the idea? That is nothing but a bullwhip effect. Okay, so eventually, okay, here 40 units were produced against a demand of 9 units. ನೋಡ್ರಿ 9 units demand ಇದ್ರೆ 40 units were produced and it goes on increases the inventory and that will leads to the loss in the business. That is leads to the loss in the business. Now, keeping in mind that what is bullwhip effect, and there is a small change at the input side will create a very bigger change at the output side. Here in input side means there is a small change at the customers will create a big change, big notable remarkable change at the manufacturer. Let me explain what are the causes for this effect. ಆ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಕಾರಣ? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್? ನಂಬರ್ ಒನ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫೋರ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟಿಂಗ್. Demand forecast updating. Okay, forecasting is nothing but a prediction. I already told many times. Forecasting is nothing but a prediction. Okay, ಊಹೆ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿ ಹಿಂಗಾಗ್ತೈತಿ. ವೆದರ್ ಫೋರ್ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಭಾಳ ಮಳೆ ಬರಾಕತೈತಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ 4 ದಿವಸ ಮಳೆ ಹಿಂಗ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತ ವೆದರ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇವರು. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. Okay, they are just predicting. But if that prediction is wrong, that is nothing but a forecasting error or forecasting defect. If that forecasting defect is wrong, okay, say for example, one product is there and that product is making a sound in the market. Okay, and if that forecasting ಮುಂದೆ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳ ಅಥವಾ 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಅಥವಾ 6 ಮಂತಿಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್, ಇಫ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್, that will lead to a wrong inventory control and it will give a bigger impact of loss in the field of business. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳು ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಟ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, okay, so many companies have came into a loss. Therefore, every company in supply chain follows product forecasting. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳು ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವು, ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಐತಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ, how the public people or the customers are treating our product, like that they are doing forecasting. If real time forecasting they are doing, and if the report sent to the manufacturer is a real report, okay, and whatever that demand is there, same demand is sent to the manufacturer, the company or the manufacturer will produce the things accurately or exactly. But this thing will not happen. The in-between people will be there. The agency people will be there. Okay, and the marketing people will be there. Those are giving a wrong prediction. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೂ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಐತ್ರಿ ಸರ್, ಇದು ನೀವು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ನೋಡ್ರಿ 2 ವರ್ಷ ನಿಶ್ಚಿಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಾರ್ದಂಗ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ and minimum 5 years there will not be any defect in this mobile ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅದು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಜನ ನಂಬ್ತಾರೆ, ತೊಗೊಂತಾರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಲ ನಂಬ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಗೇನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ second time. Okay, actually this is the real thing is happening, but the shopkeepers or the agency people or the distributors who are involving, Okay, those are giving a wrong prediction to the wholesale dealers. Again, wholesale dealers will misunderstand it, and they will also give a wrong prediction, wrong forecasting, and again they will order a bigger lot size to the manufacturer. Like that, the forecasting error is there, no? The prediction error is there, no? That will lead to a big, okay, inventory control, big inventory impact. Inventory means the stock here, big inventory impact. Actually, ಅಷ್ಟು inventory ಅಥವಾ stock ಬೇಕಾಗಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Due to misunderstanding or due to forecasting error, due to wrong prediction in the market. Okay, there the huge stock will be get produced over there. Okay, that will lead to a very big loss in the business. Therefore, what are the causes of bullwhip effect? The main cause of bullwhip effect is wrong in forecasting or forecasting error. Okay, what that? Second one is order batching practice. Okay, order batching practice. That means a customer is willing to purchase an item. Okay, suppose if you want to purchase a detergent from a shopkeeper or from a retailer shop, then that wholesale people will be there, no? They will get the order in the form of bulk. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ನೀವು 1 kg 2 kg ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ತೊಗೊಳಕತ್ತಿದ್ರಂದ್ರ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಟೇಲರ್ ಶಾಪ್ನವರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, 1 kg 2 kg ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವರು ಮೇನ್ ಹೋಲ್ಸೇಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ರಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದು 1 kg 2 kg ತರ್ಸಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ, ಅವರು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ತರ್ಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, 100 kg 200 kg ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ತರ್ಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ they are ordering. Who are ordering? The local people will be there, no? Shop people will be there, no? Those are ordering their product in the form of batches. Maybe 100 kg, maybe 200 kg, like that, maybe 500 kg. That depends upon the capacity of the local shopkeeper. Okay, therefore, large order size often, okay, refer to a loss in the business. Actually, ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ, ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತ 200 kg ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗೈತಿ. ಓಕೆ, 1 ವೀಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ 200 kg ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೀಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ 100 kg ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೀಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ 50 kg ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರಂದ್ರ ಇನ್ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ in the batch size leads to miscommunication and misunderstanding of keeping the inventory. ಈ ವೀಕ್ನಾಗ 100 kg ಕೇಳ್ಯಾನ, ಮುಂದಿನ ವೀಕ್ನಾಗ 200 kg ಕೇಳಾಕತ್ತಾನ. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ವೀಕ್ ಒಳಗ 150 kg ಕೇಳಾಕತ್ತಾನ ಇವ. ಅವಾಗ ಹೋಲ್ಸೇಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. They will not come into a proper conclusion that ನಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನನ್ನ ಶಾಪ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಒಳಗ. Okay, he will not get a perfect idea due to improper batch size order. Therefore, that will lead to a bullwhip effect. Therefore, the larger order series often offer a discount. Nodri, the discount is there, no? That is also playing a very important okay, pricing fluctuation and discount. See, pricing fluctuation and trade promotions. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈಗ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಹೌಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪಿನ್ ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೊಬೈಲ್, ಟಿವಿ, ರೆಫ್ರಿಜರೇಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ 20% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್, 15% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್. ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫ್ರೀ, 2 ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ 3ನೇದು ಫ್ರೀ, 1 ಕುಕ್ಕರ್ ತಗೋರಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಕುಕ್ಕರ್ ಫ್ರೀ. Okay, on TV Tori or the one smartphone free, like that. So many that offers will be there. So many discounts will be there at a particular season time. Okay, got the idea? Okay, got the idea. Therefore, monsoon dhamaka, summer season dhamaka. Those are the strategies of the business. They are giving a discount. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಏನಾರ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾರ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೇನ್ರಿ? ನೋ ವೇ, ನೋ ವೇ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್ ದ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ, ದೇರ್ ಬೈ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಗುಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್. ಯಾರು ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಅದು, ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್. got the idea? Therefore, say for example, one mobile company is there, it is giving a discount. Okay, actually the price of that mobile is 10,000 rupees, and for monsoon dhamaka or Deepavali festival, it is giving a discount of 2,000 rupees. Means that mobile is available in the market for the price of 8,000 rupees. Then the people will check it, the quality, durability, aestheticity, and its features and each and everything. And if the customer is satisfied, okay, by the features, okay, by the quality, and if the customer, okay, is fully satisfied with its performance and all, then the customer is going to purchase that item in order to get the 2,000 rupees discount. Okay, like that, so many customers will approach and they will buy that particular product. Okay, like that, there will be a huge demand. There is a huge demand in the market for that particular product. Okay, that is true only for that particular season. ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಮುಗಿಯ ತನಕ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದು ಖರೇ ರೀ. ನೀವು ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆನೂ ಸಹಿತ ಓಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಟೈಪ್ 2,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂತಾರ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನಾರ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಏನಾರ ನೀವು ಫೋರ್ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, that is your wrong calculation. The people will buy the product, okay, for a particular period of time, and they are giving attention to the discount. ಭಾಳ ಹುಚ್ಚಿರಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಹೋಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಓಕೆ ರೀಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರರ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಶಾಪ್ಕೀಪರ್ understand that that product is having a same demand. Okay, whenever the discount period is also gone. Discount period ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೂ ಸಹಿತ ಜನ ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂತಾರ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಮಿಸ್ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಿಸ್ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್, ಮಿಸ್ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್, ಮಿಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕ್ಷನ್, that is called the forecasting error. If they are doing, no, again that will lead to a bullwhip effect. That will lead to a bullwhip effect. Therefore, the discounts, okay, or the price fluctuation, okay, and the trade promotions. What I told, trade promotions means, okay, giving an offer. Okay, one tondre one free. Okay, adan tondre idan free. Idan tondre accessories free. Like that, the trade promotions that can lead the buyer to order in bulk to avail the discount, which will cause the demand variability in the supply chain management. This demand variability is there, no? That will create a bullwhip effect in the business. Next, rationing and short gaming. When the product demand exceeds the supply, a manufacturer often rations its products to a customer. For example, the manufacturer then allocates its products in proportions to the amount ordered by the different retailers. Retailers often anticipate on potential shortages by exaggerating their real needs when they order. What is the meaning of this one? Even though the demand is not there in the market, but already so many products are available in the company. The company people will send their products to the distributor. Again, distributor will send those products to the retailer and giving certain offers. ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾರಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಿಂಗ actually whatever that profit margin that retailer people and distributor people should get, more than that of the profit margin if their company is giving. That is nothing but an improper demand, and it will drop the business. Sometimes cancellation of the product from the mind of the customer. Like that, the fake demand will create a fake marketing, and that fake marketing will create a definitely loss to the company. Got the idea? That is nothing but rationing and short gaming. Next, these are the certain causes why that bullwhip effect is happening in the field of supply chain management. Therefore, all of you keep in mind, bullwhip effect is that effect in which a small change at the customer side, a small demand at the customer side will impact a huge notable demand at the manufacturer side due to miscommunication, due to misordering or misunderstanding, due to wrong forecasting, due to unwanted discount, due to fluctuation in the pricing, due to improper handling of the inventory. Therefore, this effect is nothing but a bullwhip effect. And due to these bullwhip effect, the loss in the business takes place. Hello, are you there or not? ಅದಿರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರಿ. ಹಲೋ, ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಕೇಳಾಕತ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಹಲೋ, ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಕೇಳ್ಸಾಕತ್ತ ಇಲ್ಲೋ? Now I will just explain you what are the causes. Just now I explained you what are the causes of bullwhip effect. The main causes of bullwhip effect are forecast errors, improper order batching, backside, lead time, improper lead time. What is the meaning of improper lead time? Lead time is a time required to fulfill the demand of the customer, to dispatch their goods, in the hands of the customer. Customer ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬಂದು ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಕಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಏನು ಟೈಮ್ ಐತಲ್ಲ, ದ ಟೈಮ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ customer order and getting those goods in the hand of the customer, that is called as the lead time. Therefore, lead time, improper lead time, improper discount, fluctuation in the sales, price discount, miscommunication, misunderstanding, these are all the causes of bullwhip effect. These are all the causes of bullwhip effect. Now just I will make a share screen once again. How to control these bullwhip effect? How to control this bullwhip effect? The controlling of the bullwhip effect is very easy. Whatever the fake is there, you have to avoid that fakeness in the business. Business ಒಳಗ fake ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. Whatever the real time demand is there, that real-time demand should be, okay, sent to the retailer shop, okay, from the retailer shop to the wholesaler distributor shop, and from the distributor wholesale people to manufacturer people. Therefore, real-time information should flow. Real-time information should flow. Real demand should be the information. ನೀವು 5 kg ಐತಿ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 kgನೇ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ 5 kg ಬೇಕು ಶುಗರ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ 5 kg ಶುಗರ್ ಐತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಹೋಗಿ 10 kg ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಮುಂದೆ 10 kg ಇತ್ತು 100 kg ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. 100 kg ಇದ್ದು 1000 kg ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರರ್ 1000 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದನ್ನ 2000 kg ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ. ಬಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಅ ಬುಲ್ವಿಪ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್. And it will create a serious problem in the business, and the company will fail in the business strategy, and automatically the loss takes place in the business. Therefore, in order to avoid all those things, first of all, the exact real-time information should flow from the customer to the manufacturer in the supply chain management. That is very important. Therefore, the real-time information should flow from the customer to the manufacturer. And the fake fluctuation in the price should not be there in the business. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಒಂದು 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ತೆಗಿಯಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಂತ fluctuations in the pricing should not be there. The price should be a consistent one. And whatever the quality that product is there, no, the same pricing regarding that quality should be maintained in the business. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಫೂಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಫೂಲ್. ಅವ್ರು ಭಾಷಣ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. Therefore, if you want a permanent customer, the pricing fluctuation should not be there. You have to maintain the consistency in the price, and the proper discount you should provide. Improper discount ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, proper discount you should provide. If the more and more improper discount you are providing means you will get the profit at the time being only, but whenever the time period passes, again that company will commit under the loss, come under the loss. Got the idea? And third one is lead time should be minimized. The time taken to get the order and dispatching the goods will be there, no? It should be minimized as far as possible. Miscommunication and misunderstanding should be get eliminated. How it is possible? Just by passing the real-time information right from the customer to the distributor and distributor to the manufacturer. Okay, these are the certain important parameters. Okay, by using those parameters, that bullwhip effect can be minimized like anything. Minimized like anything. Got the idea? Right? Therefore, once again, bullwhip effect is playing a vital role in the field of supply chain management. Okay, in almost all business strategies, this bullwhip effect is playing an important role. Therefore, in order to make a transparent business, in order to make a good business profit, okay, you have to minimize this bullwhip effect as far as possible. As far as possible. Got the idea? Right? These are the certain references. Okay. From that, these points are taken. Okay, these are all foreign author books. This bullwhip effect is a huge concept for MBA people. They are studying this bullwhip effect in a very deeper manner. Okay, what is the impact of this bullwhip effect on the business? How to reduce it? How to maintain it? And what is the inventory control management? By that, the bullwhip effect can be minimized in order to get a maximum profit and in order to sustain the field of supply chain management and the business. Okay, this will come on Okay, for the MBA people, for your level, okay, this is more than sufficient. Okay, what may be, how the question may be in the examination? The question will be like this. What is bullwhip effect? Explain the impact of a bullwhip effect in the supply chain management. In the supply chain management. Okay, other question may be like this. Define or explain bullwhip effect with illustrative example and discuss the causes and impact of bullwhip effect in the field of supply chain management. Like that, the question may come in the examination. Hope this is very much clear to you. Anybody idira? Okay, adira?
Yes, sir.
Adira?
Yes, sir.
Actually, this is very important topic with a very beautiful illustrative example. I just explained what is bullwhip effect, its causes, its impact, and some of the parameters in order